Daniel Haqiqatjou is saying this is how Qawm al-Lut is being normalized and celebrated. Qawm al-Lut is like the people of Lot, which you guys know in both the Old Testament and in the Quran, which is the people of Sodom, who were punished by God for doing gay stuff. You're doing so many gay stuff. God was like, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I'm going to ruin the city. So basically, this is a reference to doing gay stuff. Okay? So doing gay stuff, this is how doing gay stuff, I'm going to replace that with doing gay stuff, is being normalized and celebrated. Coincidence that the movie is set in Ramadan, question mark? Nope. It's about Muslims, and they will be struggling. What is he trying to say? To me, it doesn't seem like a coincidence. Oh, yeah. So I agree that it's not a coincidence. My assumption would be, wait, when is Ramadan? When is Ramadan happening? Is it going to be released during Ramadan, this movie? It's going to be in April? Is this movie going to be released in April? So my assumption would be that Ramadan, a lot of Muslims would be, and people from Muslim community, not just people who are Muslim, people who are ex-Muslim or just Muslim by name, would be more hyped up about Islamic related things. So releasing this movie during Ramadan would be interested, and it also works very well with the plot, because Ramadan, everything gets a little bit more Islamic, and nominal Muslims all of a sudden remember that they're actually Muslim, and things become a little bit more tense especially for Muslims who are not really who be sinning all the time, right, having a good time. All of a sudden during Ramadan, they have to remember that we're Muslim, I guess. So I guess when it comes to the plot, it makes a total sense to put it in Ramadan. But why was he like, if he says it's not a coincidence, what does he think is the agenda here? Did you know that this is not the first gay Muslim movie coming from US? Okay, so no, I did not, but that's great. Oh, actually, there was another one. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I really want to know what he thinks the purpose is to put this movie in Ramadan. Has he bought into the conspiracy theory that this is a way to destroy Islam? I mean, if it is, that's fantastic, but it's not. That's what we do. We try to destroy Islam. Most people are just trying to make money from movies, right? Yes, Ramadan would be yeah, I know. Okay, Ramadan would be in April, but is this movie also getting released during Ramadan? I know the story is within Ramadan, but it would be great if it also gets released in Ramadan. Oh yeah, the title is Breaking Fast, so the movie must be during Ramadan in the storyline, but is it also being released in Ramadan? Would you like to know which Muslim Islamic organizations are associated with such gay Muslim films? He's going to go after the Islamic lefty organization. Who is it? CARE? Is it the romantic comedy stars? Is he going to continue? Oh, there he is. Oof, what is this? Can you tell us? Where's the second tweet? Okay, this was a while back. Oh my god, this guy tweets a lot. Oh, here. Nope, he didn't understand. Okay, let's see. Nope. Why do you ask? Why you tease us like this, Daniel? Why you ask a question and you don't answer it? Daniel, such a tease. So, by the way, for people who don't know, Muslim fundamentalists in the United States and Western Europe, they have a huge problem with a lot of Islamic organizations that are jumping on the leftist bandwagon and are getting not just the Here, let me bring you back up here. Okay, so there's two. This is how you know you're serious about Islam. Okay, if you're a Muslim who thinks that the wokey mosques who have a female imam and everybody asks each other's pronouns before they do the khutbah and um and they start, so all the wokey stuff that is happening in those rare, I've been there, by the way. I almost got kicked out of a woke mosque. Guys, I went to the most fundamentalist mosques, okay, in Israel, in Australia, and in the UK, okay, and they gave me chocolate and dates and everything, and they showed me how to do the wuzu in the Sunni way, because I only know how to do it in the Shia way, and they were very nice to me, the fundamentalist ones. But the one in London, that was a woke mosque, I almost got kicked out for asking too many questions. All right, so the one that was supposed to be the most accepting, tolerant one, that's the one that I almost got kicked out of. Okay, they legit are asking me to leave. Like, I had to negotiate with them to let me stay. Okay. Anyways, where were we getting at? Oh yeah. So the female. You guys don't know. You guys don't know about the woke mosques. Oof. You guys have to go to one. It's so cringe. Anyways, it's so, the fact that they think Islam could be changed. Oh my god. It's okay. It's okay. All right. So there are different levels of Muslim fundamentalists in the US. Okay. So if you look at the gay Muslims going to LGBT pride parade, being like, we're gay and we're Muslim and it's okay and we're proud of it, and they're like, what the hell? Okay. If they don't like that, they're like, that they're like traditional mainstream Muslim. If they don't like that, right? Or if they see a woke mosque and they see a female imam and they're like, oh my god, what the hell is this? This is not Islam. So they're a traditional mainstream Muslim, okay? But the traditional mainstream Muslim in the United States, if you're like CARE, like the organization that's called, the different Islamic organizations that has ties to the Democrats and is trying to get votes for Biden, or getting close to Bernie Sanders' political campaign. A lot of mainstream Muslims in the United States, they don't have an issue with that. They just think like maybe the ones that are going and supporting gay prides, or are the ones that are going to trans rights movements, they're like, oof, what are you guys doing? You guys are definitely not Muslim. That's what they think, okay? But they're okay with the ones that are just generally politically getting closer to the Democratic Party, because the Democratic Party as a whole is not that woke, right? It's not that progressive in their eyes, okay? They're more mainstream. They're like, you know what? Especially given that the way the Republicans are, and like, oh no, Trump is like anti-Muslim. I think if we want to have political allies, I guess until we become such a powerful voting bloc ourselves to be more like Europe, until then we could like tie our ship to the Democrats, right? But that's mainstream conservative Muslims. But if you're like really conservative, like really, really, really conservative Muslims, like you're fundamentalist Muslim in the United States, you're actually more likely to like the Republicans more than the Democrats, right? Because the Democrats are satanic. Like they are the party of gay rights, the party of trans rights, the party of degeneracy, the party of all of that stuff, right? And you guys, and the fact that all these Islamic institutions in United States are now so close to Democrats and they want acceptance, they're trying to change Islam in a way that more leftists, more Democrats accept it. To them, this is like a betrayal to Islam more than anything somebody like me who's anti-Islam could do, right? Because they're changing Islam from within, and they see that as a much greater threat than somebody like me who comes and transparently and openly says that Islam is wrong, Islam is dangerous. At least they know where I stand. But those Muslims, those giant Islamic organizations in the United States who are getting close to the Democrats, they have a lot more Muslim support, and that's why they think they're doing bid'ah. They're changing Islam. They're doing innovation to be accepted by Western politicians, and they're like, you guys, why are you choosing the acceptance of Western politicians over Allah? Like, Islam shouldn't change to be accepted by Westerners. Westerners have to change to be accepted by Islam, right? They're like, you don't need to adapt to the modern society. Modern society has to adapt to Islam. That's what, if you were a real Muslim, you wouldn't be ashamed of Islam. You would be proud of Islam. Proud of that. Every time, right? You would be proud of Islam. You would not be seeking acceptance. You would be seeking the acceptance of Allah rather than the acceptance of modern society and democratic politicians. You wouldn't try to be more gay friendly, trans friendly. You wouldn't do any of that. You have Allah on your side, and that's all you need. And they look at Republicans. They're like, as bad as they are, these Muslim fundamentalists like Daniel Haqiqatjou, they look at Republicans. They're like, at least they get it. They get the importance of traditional family. They get the importance of fighting degeneracy. So they look at Trump and they're like, yeah, Trump said some stupid stuff about Muslims and all, maybe, I don't know, but he never started any wars with any Muslim country like Obama did, or like Bush did, or like Biden might do. So they will say the stuff like that, right? So that's how you know if you're an average conservative mainstream Muslim or you are a hyper conservative Muslim in the United States. That's the difference. That's the difference. You guys like these takes who else is giving you these takes? Who else is like summarizing these takes for you guys, like the way I am, huh? Who is doing that for you? Nobody. Nobody is doing that. Unless you go and consume all the hours of Islamic content that I do from all these, like, it's unhealthy levels of Islamic content consumption. Unless you do that, you're not going to get takes like this. And I come and I chew it, and then I put the chewed version in your mouth and you swallow. And you like it. And also subscribe to our newsletter, because if we get removed from all these platforms, at least we could reach out to you. And guys, by the way, if you subscribe to our newsletter, you get a free copy. Where's your copy, Susanna? Get it. We're doing promotion. You get a free. It's not even promotion. It's free. Okay, so if you subscribe to our newsletter, link in the description, you get a free copy of Why There's No God. Come on, like, I'm handing it out for free. Okay, it's a bestseller on Amazon, and you get it for free. So subscribe to our newsletter, and you get a free copy of Why There's No God sent to you. Link in the description.